Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I'm happy to have everybody here with me today, bro. I'm so happy for this, yo. We got a new trailer coming at us from Avengers Doomsday, and we're gonna be checking it out here, live and in color. Y'all already know how we get down around these parts. I am really pumped. I've seen some of the stills and stuff from this already, but other than that, I really ain't seen nothing. I just seen the stills. We don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna dive in and we're gonna lock in because I'm pretty sure this is about to be crazy. I mean, right now they also have the Avengers Doomsday clock currently counting down on the Marvel Studios YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have that clock running for the next for the year. Literally, I think this Doomsday clock will probably be running for the entire year, and that's crazy. So I'm pumped. I'm not gonna lie. I am so excited to check this out, see what's cracking. We're gonna get this trailer reacted to and out as soon as possible, so we can lock in, talk in, and then just nerd out a little bit about what this stuff really means. So I'm excited to check out this first, not the first. This is like what, the fourth. I think this is the fourth trailer for Avengers Doomsday, and I hope, you guys are too. All right, so let's get it. Where's my record button? There we go. Without further ado, let's check out the newest trailer for Avengers Doomsday. This one is focusing on Wakanda and the Fantastic Four. We're going to check the trailer out and we'll talk about it more right after. So let's dive right on in, no hesitation, and get this cracking.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
Oh my god!
The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
Oh shit! Yo, do they have Talocan colors on their stuff?
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Oh yeah! You can sign me all the way up for this! Buddy! Oh! Yo, okay, I actually really like this trailer for a lot of reasons. We've got really good showcases, I feel, for all of these characters for one reason or another, right? Like, the thing that's been so different about these trailers is that none of them have really been trailers. They have been character specific teasers, right? Character teasers is what I like to call it with the people that I've been talking to. Like, these character teasers have been fire, bro. And this one is really fire as well. I've been enjoying all of the character teasers that they've been dropping, giving us a little understanding of what all of these characters are going to be doing leading up to Doomsday. Essentially telling a short story with all of these. It's incredible. I think this actually might be one of the last ones that we get until we actually get the trailer for Avengers Doomsday during the Super Bowl. So that's very interesting. It's interesting, right? It's interesting that we're getting this in the time and fashion that we are. And I can't wait to see what the hell else is going to be going on. Let me know what you guys are feeling about this one in the comment section down below. Are you hyped for Avengers Doomsday? Did you like this character teaser? And what character teaser has been your favorite so far? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. That is incredible. This is incredible. I'm not I can't hold you. This is incredible. Let's talk a little bit about everything we know about this movie. Because I am so hyped to get into this, man. Wow. So like I was saying, I do believe this is our fourth trailer. Sorry, just had to get that. thing out there. You know, this is our fourth trailer that we have had from Doomsday so far, and I mean, again, I think they're doing a really good job with everything, man. I really don't have any complaints. But let me know how you guys are feeling about them in the comments. I know some people feel like they're a little lackluster, or not really sure what is going on or why they are here. So I can understand that sentiment, to be honest. You know what I mean? But I can also understand why I'm hype, okay? I'm hype, baby. I'm hyped. This is about to be crazy. So let's get into it, okay? Let's talk about it. What we know so far. Doom is obviously positioned as this multiversal level threat, not just a single universe villain, right? His influence appears to span from technology to magic, and from what we saw in Fantastic Four, he even has some type of political power. Doom's presence connects directly to the Fantastic Four and the collapse of the multiverse stability. This is not really just a one-off villain type of thing. Doom is being set up as a long-term MCU chess master, to where it's even possible he's been in the background of a lot of these events the whole time, and not just at the forefront telling us everything that we know. When it comes to the multiverse story set up, Avengers Doomsday is a direct escalation of Loki, the TV series, obviously, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Deadpool and Wolverine, and even the Fantastic Four movie that we have got recently. Jesus, excuse me. Some of the key elements in this are obviously incursions between universes, the collapsing timelines, universes competing for survival, and Doom exploiting every multiverse fracture and relationship that he possibly can. Wakanda, no doubt, is going to be playing a major strategic and military role within Avengers Doomsday. I mean, it makes a lot of sense as to why that would happen. And these are things that are slightly confirmed and just strongly implied from where we've gone up until here. Wakanda is no longer isolated. It's very active. It is actively involved in global and multiversal defense. Because, I mean, obviously they would be, right? And then we have Shuri, positioned as a scientific and tactical leader. The same Shuri that, mind you, the Avengers had to go to in Infinity War to try and help them out with what was going on with Vision. I have no doubt that we may see something similar to that, because Shuri is that Shuri. You feel me? We have vibranium technology, which is probably going to be crucial to resisting or what Doom needs to do. I would not be surprised at all if Doom needs some of this vibranium in order to make something happen. It definitely seems like that's the case. I don't know if you guys remember the holographic light show that they kind of put on that was about Doom, and it was just showing Doom doing all these different things, and then at the end it showed all of the different Avengers team stuff popping up. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. So I have a lot of faith in what is about to be going on. Okay? Let's also talk about the Fantastic Four. They are officially part of Avengers Doomsday, as we see in this one. You know what I mean? This is their first major crossover event that we're going to be having with the Fantastic Four. The first time we had a little bit of a crossover with the F4 is obviously in Multiverse of Madness, where we do see John Krasinski as Reed Richards. But as far as the whole team crossing over with the Avengers, this is happening here like we have never seen before. Doom's history with the Fantastic Four is no doubt going to be central to the story, which I know a lot of people have had an issue with when it comes to Reed Richards and all of these other characters that have not been introduced sufficiently within the MCU, but they're still doing these huge stories even though we don't know anything about them. And one thing I think is really kind of cool about that, though, is that since we have all these multiverse shenanigans going on, they do have a relationship. Unfortunately, we haven't seen that relationship play on screen, but there is one because they're from the same universe. They know each other. They have a history, and we know that history as fans of Reed Richards and Doctor Doom. we know what that history is. So if they just start talking and they're beefing with each other, it's not surprising to us. It may be surprising to the general audience, but I have faith that a lot of them will understand that they know each other if they talk to each other and ask zero questions. You know what I mean? So that's very interesting to me. And the way that the MCU has always kind of worked is within the grounds of world building. We don't know Reed, we don't know Doom, so there's no reason they're going to show us Reed and Doom outside of the context of the characters that we have in front of us. So I think they'll be able to handle a lot of that. I am really hoping that we get to see Reed Richards really clash ideologically, Lord Jesus, with Doom. I think that's something that we could really see here, because these teams and these people are really bridging science, multiverse theory, and emotional grounding together. And that's a lot of stuff that is the core relationship holder between Doom and Reed Richards, right? I mean, that's kind of how their dynamic always has been. That's how their dynamic will be. Lord, that was crazy. So while the whole full cast is unannounced and we have no idea who else could really be in this movie or what are the things that are going to be happening, I think it's safe to say that we can expect to see Captain Marvel somewhere in these movies. No doubt Doctor Strange, of course, Spider-Man. I do believe that they've already announced that Sam Wilson's Captain America and Shuri's Black Panther, along with Thor and Shang-Chi, will also be in this movie. And I think we also have a confirmation of freaking Ant-Man being in this movie, which is kind of funny. But, it's going to be a really crazy movie just because there's not going to be a single Avengers team. There's not going to be a single team even focused in this. It's going to be a coalition across these multiverses of all of these characters that do know each other, don't know each other, all mishmashed together. And that's freaking awesome. Not to mention, it also looks like the Wakandans have possibly, or the Talokans, have maybe found some ground somewhere to get into it. I'm not sure. But no matter what that is, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. When it comes to the scale and the tone, I think that this is no doubt going to be darker than a lot of the previous Avengers films for a lot of reasons. There's heavier consequences. There's no doubt going to be some of those permanent losses. And you can't forget about it's going to be a lot of politics going on in this, right? That's what a lot of people do not understand. Doctor Doom is going to be playing the politics game 100%, right? He is going to be doing everything in his power to try and either get some of these people on his side or to have or to just straight up go against the people that are not on his side. Like, that is what he's going to be doing 100%. So while there may be some comedy elements in this, I do not think that it's going to be the main focal point. I really think that it's going to be less comedy, more tension. I really feel like that's the way that we end this. Especially since there's going to be, it's just going to be crazy. It's like, this is Infinity War plus Civil War plus Endgame. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of all of those things into one in a way, just because of how heavily impactful these events are going to be throughout the multiverse again. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is that there is a share line connection to Secret Wars. Avengers Doomsday is not the finale. It directly sets up Avengers Secret Wars, with the collapse of the remaining universes happening and the final multiversal convergence really occurring live and in color. I'm also hoping that we really get to see this story play out after Secret Wars as well. Like, I would like there to be a Secret Wars Part 2, a Secret Wars Part 2. I think that would be really, really freaking awesome, yo. I would. But, as far as the marketing has been going for this stuff, Marvel is definitely using theatrical first trailers. I mean, they're using all these different versions of trailer highlights and different factions, from Wakanda to the Fantastic Four, Avengers. We even got some stuff from the Thunderbolts from the other movie. You know what I mean? Like, we can really piece together all of these movies for one reason or another and really tell our own story here. And I am so hyped for that, bro. Like, this shit really is getting me pumped. I cannot lie to you. But it's just also because there's so much in store. There is just so much in store. Some of the big theories that are out there, and I also would like to know some of your theories that you have. Please drop them in the chat down below. We're about to jump into chat here in just a second. Doom is engineering all of these incursions intentionally. That is the first big theory that we have, right? Doom is purposely going throughout the multiverse and doing these things and causing an incursion so he can purposely wield that power. But the direct opposite of that could also be true, is Doom is not engineering incursions intentionally, and he is going from universe to universe to try and save people and try to save stuff, but he's just doing it with an unconventional manner, right? Because that's something that I think, especially when it comes to these political type of things, like how I think this movie is going to be political in the terms of, like, they're going to be playing the politics game, they're going to be playing the Game of Thrones, but it's going to be playing the game of universes, right? The way that I really think that they are going to do it is where, no, we both agree that we need to stop this and save people, but it's just that Doom is going to think that we only need to save this specific group of people, while other people will be like, no, we have to save the entire multiverse. And then that is where a lot of that tension and headbutting comes in, because Doom is a hero in his own story the majority of the time. It's gonna be crazy to see any major Avengers dying in here, and Doomsday. Like, I think Doom is gonna be on demon time. I do not think that Brody is gonna be pussyfooting around, for lack of better words. I think he's going to be here throwing hands, and he's going to have an idea of what needs to be done, and he is going to make that idea come to fruition. You dig what I'm saying? And there's just a lot of other big theories that we have, whether it's like what's going on with the Wakanda, what's going on with Talokan, the Fantastic Four. Why is the Thing even here in the first place? I think that this confirms that what we saw from the Thunderbolts trailer means that the Thing had to escape from his multiverse in the Fantastic Four's jet to this multiverse, and he's by himself, it seems, right? We don't really see any other Fantastic Four here. I think we all just assume that the other Fantastic Four are here in Wakanda, but let's be honest, that is possibly not what's going on, because they would probably show some of them at the very least, but here they have not did that. So it makes you question, it makes you wonder, why are they doing this? And one of my theories that I had coming outside of Thunderbolts was how it is possible that the Avengers or the Fantastic Four were split up and they are in different multiverses. So you have the Thing in our 616 universe, and maybe you have someone like Reed going to the X-Men universe where Cyclops is from the last one, and then maybe you have someone like Sue Storm going to another universe, or maybe she's stuck in her own universe, or maybe she got kidnapped with Franklin is with Doom. Maybe Doom didn't have to kidnap her at all, and they're just together. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things possible here, and I'm very interested in it, man. I'm so interested in Avengers Doomsday, and I can't wait to see this movie. I can't wait for the next rollout of things. I want to know your guys' thoughts, your theories, and questions in the comment section down below, so please leave them there, because we're going to jump into the comments right now. Okay, let's watch this trailer again, and then I'm gonna get some stuff ready for the trailer reaction I just did, because I gotta put that out. So we're gonna watch this trailer from the jump. Is it me, or does Shuri's face look a little off at the end? I don't know. What's up with Yvonne? What up with Yvonne? What up with the Variant? What's up with the Punisher? I hope you guys are having a good one, yo. I hope y'all are hyped for this movie, man. I hope you're hyped. I'm hyped. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Yeah, bro, this is gonna be crazy, bro. Oh yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a solid trailer.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
It's about to go down, bro.
The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Upload. Is that today? Yeah, this is today. Let's boom. Okay, we got this uploading now, chat. Do you think the X-Men Avengers Doomsday are the Fox X-Men or the X-Men from Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix? Unfortunately,
the king has
I
his
do
duties
believe that the answer is neither.
to prepare our people.
I do
the
not
afterlife.
believe that the X-Men in Avengers Doomsday are any of the actual X-Men that we have
I
seen
have mine.
per se.
King M'Baku.
Because there's a lot of, I mean, okay,
Then,
it is the
Yancey
Fox
Street
X-Men,
between Broome
right?
and Grand.
But also, it's not the Fox X-Men. You feel me? It is and it is not. Because the Foxmen are dead. Almost all of them are dead in a lot of different iterations. So I don't think it's necessarily any of them. I think it's the universe that we saw Monica Rambeau get trapped in at the end of the Marvels, which was not the X-Men universe. It's not the Deadpool and Wolverine X-Men universe. It's none of those universes.
lost
It's a
everyone
completely
that matters
separate
to me.
one, and we know that from Binary being there. I guess you can also say from Beast being there.
The king has his duties.
I mean, if Professor X is alive, it's
to
not the
prepare our
Foxmen, because we
people
know that he's dead, right?
the afterlife.
And then we know that universe ends in Logan with how that stuff is portrayed. So I
mine.
do not think it's that. I'm pretty sure
King
it's
M'Baku
someone else. You know what I'm
of
saying?
Wakanda.
I'm pretty sure it's someone else. I'm pretty sure something else
Then,
entirely is going on there.
Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
X-Men are better than the Avengers and Spider-Verse. I mean, I'm excited to see them come back into play, right? They are the ones, for lack of better words. They are the ones that got all of this started, you know, quote unquote. Well, not all of this started, but I mean, the X-Men movies is what a lot of people think about, especially because like the Blade movies were rated R, so a lot of people when they were younger weren't allowed to even watch those. But X-Men, bruh, everybody was watching the X-Men movies. Everybody was watching the X-Men animated show. Like everybody was, quite literally everyone was. And then everybody loves Spider-Man as well. I think X-Men and Spider-Man stuff might be just as popular, but you know, as far as it goes, we haven't got enough X-Men stuff modern day as that can compare to the Spider-Verse or the Avengers movies and stuff that we have. You know what I mean?
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Bro, I really think this shit is about to go crazy, brother. I am so hyped. What the hell you doing up this early, yo? What's up with it, Terrell? What's up with it, Terrell? How you doing, G? You know, the new trailer drop, bro. We had to get it cracking, man. We had to get it cracking, man.
I've lost everyone.
Peter and Miles and Gwen are cool and awesome, but the rest are not. I don't know, man. I like the Spider-Verse characters. I think they're pretty solid. I'm actually really excited for Spider Noir. I think that's going to be a banger. Especially because it's starring Nicolas Cage and all of this. Like, yeah, bro, it's going to be a banger.
Of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Bruh, I'm hyped, bro. This shit is pretty solid, too, for a trailer. And then I believe they also have the Doomsday Clock going. So if you guys see the Doomsday Clock running on Marvel Studios, just know that is probably going to be running for the rest of the year. I just want you guys to know the Doomsday Clock is probably going to be running for the rest of the year. Quite literally. So just know that. Understand it, you know, be ready for it, because that's probably going to be going on forever for the foreseeable future. Like, you just understand that, yo. If y'all are sitting in there just sitting at the screen watching it, I don't know, man. You know, I don't think anything of importance is going to be going on that stream. And if there is, I think they might do it off, like, you know, just candidly or offhanded every once in a while. Just, oh, here's a little trailer, or oh, here's a little, not a trailer, but here's something, or just a little flash of something on the screen. You know, I don't think it's going to be anything past that. All right, chat. I'm gonna post the TikTok of me reacting to this trailer. So, let's keep talking. Let me know how you guys are feeling. You know what I mean? You know, like let me know what's going on.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
Let me go grab the video.
To prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku.
It's pretty insane how everyone's vibe is just, all right, bruh. Shit's about to go down. You got Asian. What the hell are you talking about, Punisher? Let's save that video. All right, we're gonna post that on my TikTok first. Go follow me at Sensei Finito on TikTok, so you can stay up to date with all the stuff I'm posting, because I'm always posting stuff. Okay. Without further ado, let's check out the newest trailer for Avengers Doomsday. This one is focusing on Wakanda.
To prepare our people for the afterlife.
There we go. And then let's go.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Bro, that shit looks so good. That shit looks so good. It's crazy how good that looks, man. Like, that shit looks good. That shit looks good, chat. It looks really good. Bro, the way they got that teal trim from the Talocans, bro. Oh, bro, that shit is saucy as hell, buddy.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife.
Okay, that's that.
I have
Now let's also put a caption on here.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street.
Avengers Doomsday. Wakanda. Talokan. What is it that they said on it? What does it say? It's like the Wakandans, the Fantastic Four. Oh, it doesn't say the Talokans will return. Interesting. That's a little interesting, right, chat? There we go. There we go. Marvel's just gonna have a clock running, or you think something is coming up? I think two things can be true at the same time, brother. I think Marvel is 100% going to have this Doomsday clock running for the entirety of the year. And I think that every once in a while there may be a flash of something and it'd be like, or something like that. And then it shows something. They've done it they did it with Daredevil. They did it with, a lot of these other things when they have this shit running for a really long time. And then some type of glitch in the Matrix will happen or some type of thing will disrupt what's going on. And then you will see like maybe a character or maybe something like that. I think that's what they do. Now that this Doomsday Clock has officially dropped, I feel like this may be the last character trailer that we get, even though there was reports that we possibly get character trailers every week up until the Super Bowl, where they would then reveal the real Avengers Doomsday teaser. That was the initial thought, at least. But now, where we are and what's going forward, we really aren't sure what that is going to look like in the future either. So, like I said, I think it is very possible that they do just have that clock running for the entirety of the entirety. And then at the end of, not at the end, but then one day it'll just do something, or you'll just have a random just, and then maybe you see like Doom's hand, or maybe you see like a piece of Doom's cape, or like anything like that. I think it's really possible.
Has its duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Let me see. There we go.
Between Broome and Grand.
I don't know where that noise came from. Let's see. Let's throw this poll out, chat. What are you guys most hype about?
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
Start a poll. What are you guys most hyped about, yo? Answer the poll.
For the afterlife.
Drop the emoji in the chat. Let me know.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
What are you guys most excited about? Wakanda's return, the Fantastic Four joining the Avengers, not as in joining the Avengers, but like, fighting with the Avengers. Doctor Doom as the big bad, or that multiversal chaos. We'll just throw the Fantastic Four instead of the other. Yeah. And then this obviously needs to go there. And then there obviously needs to go here.
Everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have
There we go. All right, and now let me get this post ready. I'm almost done. I'm just writing captions right now.
Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Let me know, guys, what team up are you most hyped for from Avengers Doomsday? Are you excited to see the F4 team up with the Wakandans? Are you excited to see the Avengers teaming up with the X-Men? Are you what are you guys looking forward to most with this movie? I want to know all of your thoughts about it, man.
To prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Bruh, that trim on the Wakandan suits of the teal from the Talokans is just so saucy, brother. Like, that is so saucy.
The king has his duties.
Okay, we are posting the video now.
The afterlife.
Boom. Video is going up on TikTok. Make sure you guys go and check out my TikTok so you can stay up to date with all my thoughts and theories and stuff.
Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Boom, boom. Bruh, we are cooking. Yo, what's up with this, Sean? Hope you having a good one, yo. I hope you enjoyed the trailer. Ready for MCU connectivity again? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like we've had a lot of MCU connectivity. I feel like if there wasn't connectivity, we really wouldn't be able to even have this stuff going on right now. Outside of like the Kang actor getting fired, I think Marvel has handled the multiverse pretty damn well, if I do say so myself.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I think they've done a solid job, bro. From Loki to Spider-Man No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, even WandaVision, the Marvels a little bit, because the end she gets trapped in the other multiverse. I think they've done a pretty solid job of setting stuff up, dude. I've enjoyed it, is what I can say more than anything. I've enjoyed what we have gotten
That matters to me.
and the stuff that they've really done and been able to accomplish.
The king has his duties.
Again, I know not everybody is like happy with where we are right now, but again, I just feel like, the world building has been pretty solid. They could do better with connectivity. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's been the best,
Street between Broome and Grand.
but I feel like it's been almost as consistent as it's always been, bruh. Because we be asking for a whole bunch of connectivity over the years, and sometimes they're able to, make it happen, and sometimes they aren't. Let me see. Let's get right here, and then we're gonna add a scene.
The king has his duties.
What is this?
To prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
There we go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop it right there. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to get this trailer edited as well. Like, I'm doing, you know, we're talking and vibing. I'm trying to edit the trailer reaction together so I can get it out here on the channel. So please just keep on hollering at your boy and letting me know how you feel. All right, let's split that there. Bam.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has
Okay, let's do this.
to prepare our people for the afterlife.
And then restore these.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Okay, let's see. I'm more hyped for the new MCU X-Men. Like I said before, I don't care about Avengers Doomsday. Hey, man, I hear you.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties. To prepare
The hype is great. Yo, I couldn't agree with you more as Guardian. The hype is definitely great. It is definitely real, bro. Like, it's real.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
I was not prepared, but I was. Like I said, man, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put an entire thing together with all of these multiverse and Doomsday related trailers, bro. Am I good here?
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife.
I think I'm good here.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
All right, let's export that. We're going to export that video. All right, and then while that's exporting, did I post this video on TikTok already? I did. Okay, that's up.
Everyone that matters to me.
All right, now let's share that on other pages as well.
The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife.
Okay,
I have mine.
let's get a better cover here.
King M'Baku.
All right, we're uploading the TikTok to Reels right now, and we're exporting our reaction so that can go up on YouTube here in a second, guys. We are on it right now, you guys. Make sure you go follow me on TikTok. Oh, you know what? I could be live on TikTok right now. Let me actually try and do that real quick.
That matters to me.
Are we doing a lot at once? We are. We here talking with you guys, reacting and chatting. I'm also getting my trailer reaction stuff together here. Bro, we moving, y'all. We moving. Boom, I just dropped the link in the chat. Go and check out that trailer reaction, or at least follow me on TikTok at the very least. Done with that. Go ahead and share it. Boom. Yeah, man, we're cooking. We're cooking. And then while we're doing that, we're going to also send the video to my other phone right here.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
We're doing a lot right here, but I think we're chilling. Download this, and now we're going to upload the trailer reaction chat. Let's go ahead and create that. Upload the video, baby.
Of Wakanda.
All right, we chilling. Take a little sip of water. Send this to me. Thank you. I got my other phone right here. There we go. AirDrop is. I did the same shit again. That's crazy.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties
Okay.
to prepare.
Yo, this newest trailer for. I almost said Wakanda Forever. Yo, this is amazing.
I have my
Wakandans were first introduced in a Fantastic Four comic. That's freaking dope, bro. Bro, I know I have said this every time, but every time... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm doing a lot, so I'm going to slow down so my PC doesn't freeze. Bro, look at the trim. Look at the trim of them. Am I tweaking? Like, is that not fire? Is the Talokin trim not fire, chat? Are you peeping the Talokin trim? Boom. All right, we're moving, bro. We're moving. And like, where are they? Why are the Talokins in a desert land? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Interesting. Okay, now let's set up the TikTok.
Of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
All right, let's get another solid playthrough here of the trailer. For anyone who hasn't seen it, that may be coming in new. Name more about the Rhythm Sue Storm. Haha, yo, what's up with the Elias? Welcome into the chat, man. I don't know if Sue is there though.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
All right, yo. This shit is, bruh. Doomsday is really shaping up to be insane, incredible, unfathomably amazing. All of the words that explain what this will be is that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, I'm so hyped for this. One thing that I've been wanting to do, or one of the newer things that I've been wanting to do when it comes to, like, doing these trailers and watching them and checking them out, is checking out what these comments be saying, because people be wilding in the comment section, but also it does give us a lot of understanding of what to kind of expect when we are moving forward with
the king has his duties.
This, you know what I mean? Like when we're moving forward
to
and
prepare
we're
our
realizing
people
what's going on,
for the
and even
afterlife.
seeing some of the theories that people might have, and sometimes people just suck though, so that's something too.
King M'Baku
Just realized this is the
of Wakanda.
first major interaction we've seen between the Fantastic Four and other
Yancey
heroes
Street
in the
between Broome and
MCU.
Grand.
Exactly. Isn't that insane that the first time that we see something like that, it's in a trailer, bro? Like, this is what I be trying to explain to people about how the Russo brothers work, bro. They're not, you know what I mean? They're not playing games like that, man. They're just putting everything out there quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, look at this. Hey, look at this. This is how this is going down. Look at what's going to be going on here. Like, bro, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's a good comment.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
Ben is so polite. I love him. Steve
king has
Peace,
his
Thor
duties.
praying,
To prepare our people.
Cyclops
For the
Rage,
afterlife.
and Shuri Afterlife. That's a very good point.
I have mine.
That is basically what's going on here, man.
King M'Baku
Steve was
Wakanda.
all about peace. Thor was definitely
Then,
praying. Cyclops was
Yancey Street
100%
between Broome and
filled
Grand.
with rage, like to the top of the core of rage. You know what I mean? Like he was filled with it. That's a solid comment right there too. Yo, what's up with everybody on TikTok? How you doing? I see you guys tuning in. We're just talking a little bit about Avengers Doomsday, the new trailer that just dropped from Wakanda. It's looking amazing. I am really hyped for this movie, man. Yo, thanks for the likes on the stream, Liam. I appreciate you. Yo, welcome to the Super Fam. AJ, how you doing? Yo, welcome
I've lost
in. I appreciate
everyone
the follow.
That matters to me.
I'm telling you guys, though, this is no joke here.
The
4
king has his
teasers to
duties
build hope. 1 doom
to
to
prepare
erase
our
it.
people. For the afterlife.
There's something poetic
mine.
about any Black Panther character meeting a member of
King
the
M'Baku
Fantastic Four.
of
Like, bro,
Wakanda.
this is crazy.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
And I'm pretty sure when it comes to Doomsday as well. Like, I've already said this, yo. I really do not think that we are going to see the Fantastic Four. I don't think we're going to see all the Fantastic Four with the Wakandans. You know what I mean? I just don't think that's what's happening here. I think that it might showcase some of them with the Wakandans, but
I've
I
lost
don't think we're going to
everyone
see all
that
of them,
matters to
yo.
me.
I just don't think that's going to happen.
The king has his duties
Where is it? Is it like
to
this?
prepare
I think
our
that's what I did.
people
Yeah, here we go. That's
for the
how I like to
afterlife.
see the comments, bro.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Yo, TikTok, let me know how you're feeling about this in the comment section down below. How have you guys been feeling about? Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
I've lost everyone.
How have you guys been feeling about all of the stuff that we've been seeing for Doomsday, yo?
The king has his duties.
Because it has definitely been crazy.
To prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Shit.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Why are comments coming to me? Well, I swear TikTok is so weird. TikTok is so weird, bro. I had no idea. I had a video low-key go viral on TikTok. Low-key.
I've lost
I had
everyone
no idea.
that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our
What the hell
people
is going on there?
for the
That's
afterlife.
interesting. We're definitely gonna have to see what's happening there.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
There we
Then,
go.
Yancey Street.
Movie's gonna be
between Broome and
insane.
Grand.
Yo, Liam, what's up with it, man? Yeah, movie is gonna be insane. I agree so much. I couldn't agree with you more, bro. Let's see. Let's get. Yeah. Like, I think this movie is really shaping up to be something more than incredible. More than incredible, bro.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
What are these
King
emojis?
M'Baku
What's
of
going on
Wakanda.
TikTok? Am I tripping?
Then,
Maybe
Yancey
I'm
Street
tripping.
between Broome and Grand.
Let's see. Does those pop up? Oh, they did pop up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, TikTok, y'all are fully integrated. Y'all are fully integrated. Let's go. Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure everything is working over here, y'all. And it looks like we are big vibing and chilling. All right. Let's keep nerding out and yapping.
That matters to me.
These random duo interactions are what makes these movies for me.
The king
Never
has
knew
his
I
duties
needed that M'Baku Ben Grimm duo
prepare
until
our
now.
people
This movie is real,
for the
OMG.
afterlife.
That is another really good point, man. I
have mine.
also enjoy the character interaction so much
King M'Baku
from
Wakanda.
from these, man. It really does
Then,
do the due diligence
Yancey
to
Street
go the
between Broome and
distance.
Grand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does go the distance for me. Doom is so powerful, he got Thor praying to live and Shuri preparing for her afterlife. Hey, yo, I guess I didn't think about it like that, but that's a fact, dog. Yo, that's hilarious, man. Yo, that's hilarious. Doom is so powerful, he got Thor praying to live and Shuri preparing for the
I've lost
afterlife.
everyone that matters
Come on,
to me.
son. This movie is about to be absolutely insane, yo. This is about to be absolutely
The king
insane,
has his
chat.
duties to prepare our people for the afterlife.
Like, this shit is gonna be... Oh my
I have
goodness. I
mine.
blinked and you changed. That's insane.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
That's wild.
Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Yo, that was crazy. Yeah, man, I'm ready. I can't say I'm ready enough, bro. Veins. Okay, and then Bubs is all chilling. And then what time? Oh. I was about to.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties
That was wild.
to prepare our
I
people
opened my phone and got a business
for the
call
afterlife.
At that exact time.
I have mine.
Okay.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and
Oh,
Grand.
okay. Jeez. Boom.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
Okay, let's have to get that out the way. And now we can lock in a little bit. Yeah,
king
man,
has
I'm
his
so
duties
excited, bro.
to prepare our people.
I'm excited to see a serious and
afterlife.
powerful Thor. Hey, I couldn't agree with you more, Erod.
have mine.
Erod. I agree with you,
King
Rodriguez.
M'Baku of Wakanda.
I agree with you, Rodriguez. For real, man.
Yancey
I
Street
think it's
between Broome and
it's
Grand.
about damn time for us to get a really powerful Thor, bro. Like like you said, we have not seen one like that in a little while, and not just a powerful Thor, but also a Thor that is, the way he was praying to, Odin. Like, we haven't got to really see Thor as guardian, like the mythos in that manner, You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I feel like out of all of the mythos, out of all of the stuff that we've gotten from the MCU, I really
lost
do feel like
everyone
Thor
that matters to
himself, like, while they gave us a ton of stuff, I feel like he was not watered down. Yeah, I guess they kind of watered
king
down the
has his
mythology
duties
of Thor and
to
the
prepare
mythos
our
of stuff.
people
I think they used Thor
for the
more
afterlife.
for building metaphysics rather than world building, if that makes
I
sense.
have mine.
Like, they gave us a ton of shit. I'm not even
King
trying to
Wakanda.
hate on it, but it's just they gave it to us from the
Then,
perspective of
Yancey Street
Thor
between Broome and Grand.
explaining these things to layman's people rather than people who know these things already, right? Like, we really didn't get. Imagine if we got a full Thor movie only in Asgardia, only in Asgard. Not a Thor movie where we're like in space or going back and forth from Earth to Asgard, but like just being in Asgard with all of the Asgardians, a full movie just there. I think that, oh my gosh, bro, literally, I think that could have set the tone and set the bar and really had us ready for
I've lost
the,
everyone
like
that
the
matters to me.
viciousness that was going to be going on within it, man. Like, I think we weren't prepared. I don't think they prepared us correctly for the mythos or for any of that stuff, dude. I just really don't. It's unfortunate that they didn't. What in the world? That's interesting. I'm wondering if when you post, if you're not supposed to be live at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. I already agreed with that completely. I don't remember if I took this one, but let's grab it. Namor's jacket is comic accurate. Heroes look nervous. That says everything, yo. Yes, sir. The heroes look nervous, dog. They look nervous as hell. They look nervous as hell. It's so sad that Chadwick can't experience that. Yeah, that's true. That's super true. Damn, that is sad. The Avengers, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four all in the same movie. Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be going down, man. It's gonna be going down, dig it down, down. Like, y'all aren't ready, bro. I can only say y'all ain't ready in so many ways. You feel me? We aren't ready as a collective. The Russo brothers teased Avengers Doomsday, saying, "What you've been watching for the last 4 weeks are not teasers or trailers. They are stories, they are clues. Pay attention." Man, if only I have been saying that. And I have been, because I felt that exact way. They are so much more than just teasers or just trailers. Yo, let me know how you guys are feeling about Avengers Doomsday. Are you excited about the new trailer? Are you excited about the movie? Yo. And yeah, bro. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. We want a trailer with Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman. A fight scene with Shuri and Namor working together would go unfathomably hard. That would be insane. Sign me up. In my culture, death is not the end. It's more of a stepping off point. Never change, Ben Grimm. Never change. Bruh. This film better be 4 hours long with a director's cut of 8 hours. Yo, facts. These are the car facts right here. I hope he uses Odin Force. Yeah, the Thor Force, baby. Yeah, but for real, it's gonna be crazy, dude. We're not prepared. It feels so weird seeing the Thing interacting with Wakandans. It's like, yo, these are things that we literally never thought of in this live action sense like this, bro. Like, they're showing us shit that we never thought we would see, but in trailers. Like, that's the thing that people aren't understanding. We are seeing groundbreaking things in trailers, buddy. These are in trailers. This is not even something that is going on, like, in the movie right now. Like, right? This isn't even that. No, bro. These are 1 minute, bruh. Literally 1 minute stories. I feel like I said those exact words, bro. These are not trailers. These are not teasers. These are 1 minute stories, buddy. I really feel like I said those words in one of these trailers one day. Me, I'll just watch the teaser once. Also me replaying it. Yeah, as I have it as background music right now because it's just going that hard. Someone said this has to be bigger than Infinity War. That's very interesting. I don't know if it has to be bigger, but I feel like it will be bigger if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it does not have to be bigger than Infinity War. Uh, you know, I guess it kind of does have to be, but it doesn't have to be because it just needs to be different. I want it to be different from Infinity War in a lot of ways. I don't want this to be even. I really don't want to rinse and repeat of Infinity War. Mainly because none of these movies are like that, right? There's not really rinse and repeats of themselves or each other. Each movie is you know it has something unique about it, is something distinct about it, and I think that while this movie is going to be big, I do think it will be, but I don't think it has to be. I don't know if that makes sense, you know. Is it true that the movie will be almost 4 hours long? Yo, what's up? Welcome to the chat, Darth Maul. And I do think that is a fact. I think the last leaked runtime that we had was like 3 hours and 34 minutes. I think it was something like that. But that's not known for sure because we don't know what the hell they're doing. But I'm pretty sure we could all agree that a 4 hour movie would be incredible. It would be incredible, dude. I think we could look at more of a 4 hour movie for actual Secret Wars. Isn't that another thing that's freaking crazy, chat? This isn't even Secret Wars, dog. This is the build-up. Like, people are saying, oh, how are we going to do Secret Wars without any build-up? Like, bro, this movie is going to be building the hell out of Secret Wars. Like, everything that we have done up until this point has led to this. Just because we have not seen Doctor Doom on screen, just because we have not seen Doctor Doom, like with Reed Richards, just because we have not ourselves seen any of those interactions, it does not mean that those interactions have not happened. Now, I will give you the credit that these types of things happening off screen is absolutely terrible from a standpoint of, show versus tell, but being able to establish things with these characters and jump into them and not have to have a complete origin story or a complete backstory for every freaking thing that's going on, I think that's the way that it really needs to work. You can literally see this working for the DCU right now, doing a amazing job with it as well. Not worrying about every aspect of things, already throwing people into a universe that exists and ensuring that they at least know enough about superheroes to know that superhero shit is going on, and then picking up everything from there. That's one of the things that I feel that the Russo brothers excel at more than anything, is not having to hold the people's hands, or not giving a damn about holding your hand as well. They're going to show you stuff, they're going to put stuff in there, but for the most part, they're going to leave you to kind of think about some stuff as well. They're going to leave you as the viewer to interpret some things as well. You're not getting your hand held through the entire thing. But obviously, since it's science fiction, since it's centered in realism, things will be explained. Things will be understood, because that's what happens in sci-fi. They explain stuff and they do all these other things. Like, yeah. Why are they on land? Can anybody tell me why the Talokans are on land? Are they not living in water anymore? And look, there's no one behind Ben, but M'Baku has hella people behind him. All right, I think we're going to go slow-mo through this trailer now. We're going to take this trailer, we're going to put it in slow motion, playback speed of 0.25, and then we're going to start it from the beginning, because I just want to see what's going on here. Because we are in the middle of nowhere. I don't think this is the Void. I do not think that this is the Void. It does have Void vibes because it is a barren wasteland, but I don't think this is the Void. If this is Wakanda somewhere, that's not good. If this is somewhere in Wakanda, that is not good. Oh. Probably has to do with some incursion happening according to links. This is the 616 and F4 and Doom comes to Wakanda for their technology to get the X-Men universe where Rambo is. Yeah, I kind of figured that. No lie, I no lie, that was one of my theories exactly, like to the word, bro, is exactly that, which is kind of insane. I gotta start finding the theories I be dropping, bro. Crazy that the Russos said that what you've been watching for the last 4 weeks are not teasers or trailers. They are stories. They are clues. Pay attention. Doomsday has begun. Doomsday has begun. Wait a minute. What? 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 Yo, what's up with the Prismatic? Welcome into the chat. Interesting, bro. Interesting. The Russo brothers say what you've been watching for the last 4 weeks are not teasers or trailers. They are stories. They are clues. Pay attention. Hashtag Doomsday has begun. Yo, okay. My nerd theory brain is actually going crazy because of this. My nerd brain is going absolutely haywire. Brother, so what this could mean. Okay. All right. Okay, buddy. Let's okay. All right. The Russo brothers, come on. The Russo brothers just put this post out saying what you've been watching for the last 4 weeks are not teasers or trailers. They are stories. They are clues. Pay attention. This is such an interesting thing to say and an interesting way to frame it, okay? I have a lot of questions, obviously, but this is what I'm thinking. As I'm about to do a whole bunch of stuff, because we have to dive into what they could mean right here. What I'm thinking is that these last 4 weeks have been the equivalent to a post-credit scene, but not a post-credit scene. Almost like a pre-credit scene. These have been the prologue to Avengers Doomsday. And that is huge. That is so huge. Because if these aren't trailers, if these aren't teasers, if these are in fact prologues, then Doomsday is literally happening in these trailers. The stuff that we're seeing is, in fact, Doom doing things. So it's not like when we see Thor and he's praying, it's not because, oh, in the movie, this is going to be going on. No, it's because right now in the MCU, that shit is going on. Yo, we've been looking at these the wrong way. These are literally the equivalent of a post-credit scene. These are prologue. These are prologues, man. Yo, do you know what that means, chat? Like, that is crazy. Like, knowing that and looking at all of these trailers again through that lens, brother, that changes quite literally everything. That's insane. Whoa, that is super intense, actually. Oh, shit. Because that means we don't even get a lot of the answers of what's going on in these things. Bro, okay. All right. So these prologues are legitimately the same as at the end of Thor Ragnarok, where we see Thanos's fucking ship pull up on the Asgardians, and then when we start Endgame, they're all dead already. That's like what we are getting from these teasers. These teasers are not, in fact, oh my God. I don't think anyone even understands the weight of these. I don't understand, like, the implications, are insanity. The implications of this is insane. Are you serious? Because they literally said these are stories. This is 100% what they're saying here. These are not trailers. These are not teasers. These are stories. These are not just stories. These are the beginning of the story. Hashtag Doomsday has begun means that, like, you know what I mean? Like, Doomsday started with the Steve Rogers prologue. Like, I am not calling it a teaser or a trailer anymore, bro. These are prologues, 100%. This started with the Steve Rogers prologue. So from that, we go to Thor. And from that, especially because everyone has already been in the feeling of this is what's happening. You know what I mean? Thor, he's praying. He's like, bruh, help me. Bruh, literally, these are reframing everything. Yo, what's up with it? D the voice? How you doing? Yo, welcome into the chat. What's up with it, Eugene? Welcome to the chat. What's up with it, Darth Maul? Welcome into the chat. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the Doomsday trailer and about these new words that the Russo brothers have just dropped, letting us know that these have not been trailers. These have been stories. All right, let's get to this playlist that I have going over here really quick. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, let's go to Marvel. I am about to grab all of these trailers, y'all. And I'm about to put them together. I'm about to grab all these trailers and put them together. So give me a moment. All right? Because that's what I'm about to do right now. Because I really, really feel like we could break some stuff right now. Where is boom? Okay, let's download these trailers. I mean, chicken steak. Okay, let's get Steve Rogers. Let's get Thor. And then we're going to get the X-Men. Mind you, chat, if you go and watch all of these prologues, none of them say trailers. Not one of them is called a trailer. Did you hear me, chat? If you go and look on Marvel Studios website, not website, their YouTube channel, and you watch these trailers, not one of them are called trailers. Did anybody ever question this, or were we just going with the flow? I think Fantastic Four showing up means their universe was destroyed. Oh, shit. You think their universe got concocted? Already? That's intense. I mean, yeah, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. Interesting. I agree, man. I agree. I want to know how they are going to connect everything, and I think 3 hours for a movie this big is good. I agree with you there as well. There's a lot of stuff going on that I think a lot of people aren't even thinking about when it comes to the multiverse, because so many people just kind of are like, oh, these movies are bad. These movies aren't as good as the other ones. So now blah, 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 none of this makes sense. All this. But it's like, actually, they've been telling a very cohesive story building up to this, all the way down to, I don't know how many of you guys know, but we have literally already seen incursions happening in the MCU. Like 3, if I'm not mistaken. We've seen we've seen 3 incursions, and we've saw the aftermath of an incursion. Do you guys know that? You know what I mean? That's a really big thing we're talking about here. And it's going to be really important for people to know that, because we've already seen incursions multiple times. There was an incursion in No Way Home. We saw an incursion when oh my goodness, when Doctor Strange. Okay, shut up. Okay, calm down. When yeah, when Doctor Strange messes up. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, I missed the first one, I think. No, I have that. Wait, what? Okay, so Avengers, Thor will return, Steve Rogers. Oh, I need the X-Men one. Oh, I see, I see. I need the X-Men one. Let's get the X-Men one. Hold on, y'all. We putting all these together right now. Right? Okay, let's we also saw an incursion in the Marvels, you guys, at the end of the Marvels. A lot of people don't know that. That's what that was when Photon has to fly through the tear, and that's an incursion, dog. You know what I mean? Like that's an incursion. So the incursions have been happening already. Like it's not like, oh, this is we finally get to see incursion. No, the incursions have been going on within the MCU already. The multiverse is already collapsing. When we see Loki at the end of his show and he starts becoming the god of stories, and he's walking and he's grabbing all of the timelines and he's pulling them together and he's giving life back to them. What is happening in that moment is he's kind of revitalizing the multiverse, but he's also stopping a lot of incursions from happening, baby. You know what I'm saying? But also now he's basically saved the multiverse, but also is going to be causing even more incursions to be happening. Like we've seen the unravel of time. We've seen so much from them already. You can't even begin to believe and fathom it. Yo, am I tripping? What's going on here? There we go. These are just guesses. I mean, yeah, but they're pretty solid guesses if we're using all the information that we have. You know? Okay, I have no idea what's happening. So we're just gonna put this here. Then we're gonna put this here. And then let's put this here. Okay. So is this one then? Oh, okay. All right, chat. So since the Russo brothers said that these are not um trailers, these have been prologues. I am going to splice all of these together to see what is the vibe from that. All right, let's get all these other parts out, get it together, see how good we can. All right, now let's grab all of those. We're going to add a little fade out to them as well, just so it can kind of seem a little bit more like it's going from one thing to the other, rather than anything else. If you guys are on TikTok, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. At Marvel Bros on the red play button, so you can see what's actually going on here, because you guys are only able to hear what I'm saying. So if you go at Marvel Bros on the red play button, you'll see what I'm constructing here. I have my video editor open. I'm putting together all 4 of the prologue things that they gave us, and we're going to watch it to see what type of story it may tell in that way. So sorry, TikTok, that you can't see that, but that's what's happening here. Maybe you will be able to see it, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see TikTok. I might be able to help you out here. Maybe not. Maybe I lied to you. Oh, dual? Boom. Did I change? Oh, there we go. But how do I turn off the back? No, I don't know how to do all that extra stuff, so y'all just gonna have to thug it out like this. All right, so we have all of the trailers here. Wait, where's the... Let's make sure we got it all. There we go. We're gonna get everything as... Everything as close as possible, yo. We're gonna get everything as close as possible. Yeah, you see how that... You see how that's fading out into the other one? Okay, and then fade out. And this one is faded? No, that's not faded. We need all of these to be faded out at one. Are they all faded out? Yep, they're faded out now. All right, chat. There we go. We got it all there. So now that we know these... Oh, shit, you can't see my full screen. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to full screen it, and then we're going to hit double tap that. Then we're going to hit this. There we go. Boom. The Super Bowl trailer is going to be insane, Sensei. Yo, you're so right, Rasta. You right, yo. You are definitely right. It's going to be wild. I think Doom spoke with Reed about incursions and convinced the Fantastic Four that they need to go to the 616 for the Wakandan technology to help prevent them. To help them prevent it. Doomsday is setting something up. Oh, yeah. I feel that, Eugene. That's a good point. And yeah, that is definitely what it seems like, man. I don't know about that. I don't know if he sent them. I kind of feel like he kidnapped somebody. I feel like Doom kidnapped Sue and the baby, or just the baby, or everybody. I don't know. I feel like he did something like that. He pulled some types of shenanigans like that, and so on and so forth. It would be interesting to think about the possibility of no one else in the multiverse like having vibranium in the same way. I mean, we know they do, but it's like that would be crazy, because why would Doom need to come to our multiverse for Wakandan technology? Like, there's we've seen other multiverse stuff. We know that there's other multiverses, so obviously there's other vibranium. Maybe he needed Shuri because she's a freaking genius or something. But even with that, there's other Shuris, so it's interesting. I'm not sure what that means or where that goes. All right. All right, so I have taken all of the 4 trailers and spliced them together. We are going to watch this as the Doomsday prologue. That is what this essentially is the Doomsday prologue. Because as the Russo brothers stated, none of the trailers that we have gotten up until this point have been trailers. None of the teasers that we've gotten up until this point have been teasers. They don't even say trailer or teaser on them when you go to the YouTube title on Marvel Entertainment or Marvel Studios YouTube account. And that's because these are stories. And what do you call a story before the story? You call it a prologue. So that is why this is the Avengers Doomsday prologue, yo. I am excited to check this out. Even though I've watched all of these trailers separately, I have not watched them at once, just back to back to back, and see what that makes. So let's check this out and let's get it cracking, because I think something awesome is about to happen. Okay, we need this to be in the high definition, high resolution. Damn. Damn. Brother. This is crazy. Damn. Brother, this shit is crazy.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Yo, it like goes together in such an interesting, specific way. Thor's praying, and he has his eyes closed. Cyclops opens his eyes. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. Oh my goodness. This shit seems insane, chat. This seems insane. This seems insane.
That matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife.
Bro.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Oh my goodness. Bruh, is this Doom recruiting people? Or is like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like who's recruiting the, how does everybody know what's happening? Are you hearing me though? Like, how do people know what's going on? Oh. Like, why is Steve the only one that's not preparing as well? You know what I mean? Steve Rogers is not preparing for war. But literally everyone else is preparing for war.
I've answered every call. To honor, duty, to war. But now fate has given me something I never sought. A child. A life untouched by the storm. Lend me the strength of the old fathers. So that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
Am I crazy for thinking that the emotional impact of these things together is insane? Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Like,
For us all.
the weight of this is phenomenal.
That's all I
It's actually insane. I can't even fathom why this impact is hitting so hard right now, dude.
Prepared to die. The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Like, brother. What?
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Yo, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Like, did that not just seem like a short film that we watched, bro? Bro, this is crazy. This is literally wild. This is insane, dude. Like, I feel like I just gotta keep watching this shit. Like, okay. All right, let's make sure everything is all smooth here so I can export this and okay. Let's get it like right there.
My words.
Oh, I guess maybe it should fade in, fade out, should it? Okay. Even the music, bro. Even the music. Hold on. Now I gotta do this. Because that music... Detach audio. No, I don't want that. Give me different lanes. Yeah, let's just give a different lane for each one of these. And then we're gonna... Let that go to like right there. Let that go to like right there. Let that go to like right there. Cause like even the music sounded wild. Let's get it like that. Now let's see. I'm definitely seeing Doomsday in IMAX. Oh yeah.
Father, all my life
That was kind of
I have
intense.
answered every call to honor, duty, to war. Father, all my life.
Okay, no. It's not gonna work like I wanted to. It's okay. We can just still have the fade out be like 250 instead for all of these. Have that fade out be like 250, 1 second for that. Jump up here. And maybe make it a little bit more. And let's see. Let's see what that's looking like. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Father, all my life, I have answered every call.
Let's go like that.
Father,
There we go.
all my life, I have answered every.
I feel like it needs to be off-skilted a little bit.
For us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
We want a good crossfade. I think we want a good crossfade. I don't know if we just want any other. Let's see that. Okay, let's reattach everything here. Hold on. There we go. Let's go to right there, and now let's crossfade it all. Let's crossfade everything. Nope, that's not it. It's okay. We can just go back to what we had before, because when you crossfade, it sometimes keeps a little bit of sound, and I'm not trying to go through all of that stuff right now. So we'll just hit this with the 250, maybe even a 3 for the fade out, and then we'll hit that one with the 2. I think that actually might be really nice for the fade out and fade in. Yeah, that was nice. Maybe even longer, bro? Are we like looking at a 5-minute fade out here?
Never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
I mean, that's not terrible. I like that. Actually, yeah, let's go 5-5 and see what happens. Oh shit, wait. Okay, for that one, we can't have it be 5 seconds because the best part is the end. So this fade out has to be like 3 seconds. Because we gotta see Cyclops ripping his... Yeah, that's kind of hard. Let's go 250. That might actually be it. Yeah. Maybe 1. Yep. And then this one might even need to be like a longer build-up. Okay. That seems like it might be the one. Let's see this. Let's see what this is looking like. All right, here we go.
Father, all my life, I have answered every call. To honor, duty, to war. But now fate has given me something I never sought. A child. A life untouched by the storm. Lend me the strength of the old fathers, so that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
Damn.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Brother, come on. This is about to be insane, bro. Literally insane. Oh my goodness. This is about to be crazy, bro. This is about to be next level. I'm not prepared. I'm legit not prepared. Like, are we seeing how there is a story being told here? Like, do we all see the story that is being told within this, bro? Like, I'm exporting that immediately. An entire story is being constructed before our very eyes. This is incredible, bro. Wow. Like, wow, bruh. I am pumped for Doomsday. This has got me sufficiently pumped. The clues are the hidden messages in the countdown. There's hidden messages in the countdown? I didn't know. $3,700 people. Crazy. Before the countdown, there's a glitch. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Put that thing in slow motion. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't see no. Uh, 11 4. What? Why are there? Why is there hella 24s right there? What does that mean? Hella numbers changed. That was weird as hell. Is that what you talking about? That little glitch right there? That shit is weird, Brian. I definitely agree with you. That was weird. Hmm. Let's try to see what that was about. Oh, did I not have it up that whole time? Wait, what? What? What even happened just now? Okay, that is mad interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We put it in the handy dandy videographer. And let's slow that shit down and see what that is. Right? Like, let's see what happened just now. That is so weird that that happened. Where does that happen? Like here? And then it shows 14. Damn it. So it goes 11, 04, 15, 00. And then from that, it goes to 14. Oh, 24, 24. Yeah, okay. And then from that, it's 48. 14. But also maybe 47? Right? Because that does look a little interesting there. Yo, what's up with it, Baker? How you doing, my guy? Is that a 35 under that? Okay. So it's the 11, the 04 stay the same. And then the variations after that are 14, 24, 24, 15, 35, 35. Yeah, that's mad intentional, dude, because it doesn't even scroll. You know what I mean? It's not like a scrolling thing. It's staying on that specific thing for multiple frames. So the next one is 14, 47, 47. Or 15, 58, 58. Okay. I have absolutely no clue what those numbers could mean right now. But those are the numbers that we have. Very, very specific numbers as well. I just want to make sure that's it. Whoa. $14, 24, 24, 15, 20, 15, 35, 35. 14, 47, 47. And then below that would be 15. 58, 58. All right, let's take pictures of both of those. So we can get our detectives on the case. Thank you, Brian. I don't know if that means anything or if anything gonna come from that, but I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, dog. We definitely gonna see what the hell is going on there. Yo, these last few weeks have been exciting. Can't wait to see the Super Bowl trailer. Yeah, bro. I was thinking that maybe they might keep posting trailers up until the Super Bowl, but nah, I don't know if we're gonna get another one next week. Oh. I don't know what any of that could mean, bro. I'm trying to figure it out. 8, 4, 7. Yeah, I think my brain has something here, but I don't know exactly what it is. Oh man, that was crazy. That was awesome. Great trailer, great morning. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, man, because we've been here talking about Avengers Doomsday, nerding out, and just theorizing about all the things that could be coming next. I'm pretty pumped, man. I am pretty pumped. Those glitches are timestamps for in-game. That's interesting, dude. That's interesting. I don't like that what you're saying is making sense because it's making me want to go down this rabbit hole, and I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. So 14 minutes. Oh, 14 minutes. So it got to be 14 minutes and 24 seconds.
I like this one. Let's go get this son of a bitch.
That's literally when the movie starts. What the hell? That is such an interesting coincidence. If this is that's an interesting coincidence. That's an interesting coincidence.
I'll head down for recon.
15 minutes and 35 seconds is Thanos' planet. I don't know, man. So why would it go back to 14 minutes and 47 seconds? And then also back to 15 minutes and 58 seconds? Try 1 hour, 14 minutes? How would that? How in the world are you getting an hour and 14 minutes though? How are you getting an hour and 14? Yeah, that's just Gamora. And Thanos seeing through her eye. I don't know, man. Because those time stamps are very specific. It's 14, 24, 24, 15, 35, 35, 14, 47, 47, 15, 58, 58. Because the countdown is month, day, hour, minutes, seconds. So I'm thinking that all of the second numbers are like redacted. And you just take 1424 for 14 minutes and 24 seconds. Ooh, wait, I just had an idea. What if it's Infinity War and then Endgame? Because there's two 14s and they're not that far apart. So the first 14... So the first 14 minutes and 24 seconds... Jesus. On Infinity War is exactly when Tony finds out about Thanos.
Creature in the whole universe, if he gets his hands on all 6 stones, Tony.
You could destroy life on a scale hitherto undreamt of.
Did you seriously just say hitherto undreamt of?
Are you seriously leaning on the cauldron of the cosmos?
Hands on all 6 stones, Tony.
You could destroy... What's our timeline?
No telling. He has the power in space stones. That already makes him the strongest creature in the whole universe. If he gets his hands on all 6 stones, Tony.
You could destroy life on a scale hitherto undreamt of.
Did you seriously just say hitherto undreamt of?
Are you seriously leaning on the cauldron of the cosmos?
Okay. So Tony finds out.
Not just
1535 is... Oh. You lost another Superbot. That's Tony lost vision. I don't know, man. I mean, it's very interesting that 14 minutes and 24 seconds in Infinity War is Tony finding out about Thanos, and then 14 minutes and 24 seconds in Endgame is Steve saying, "Let's go get that son of a bitch." That's very interesting alone. Like, that was very interesting alone. Where are you currently in conversation? Okay, so right now, we have watched the new trailer that they dropped for Doomsday. That's not really a trailer. We then discussed the Russo brothers tweet where they were talking about how none of these things for the last 4 weeks have been teasers or trailers. That's what they said. These haven't been teasers. These haven't been trailers. These have been stories. After that, I took the 4 things and put them together in its own type of trailer as a prologue, basically spliced them all together as like a Doomsday prologue, and we watched that a couple of times, and that shit hit hard. And then Brian just came in recently and said that the glitches at the beginning of the live stream were clues. We went to the live stream to look at those clues, and we saw that it was 4 separate timestamps. Well, really 2 separate timestamps, but you can also say that it's 4 because of how they had it all vertically and stuff. So the first timestamp is 14:24:24. The second timestamp is 14:47:47. The third is 15:35:35, and then The fourth is 15:58:58. So now we have went back and we went to Endgame to 14:24:24 to 14 minutes and 24 seconds to see what that exactly what happened in that and Endgame, because Brian had said those glitches are timestamps from Endgame. So I went to 14 minutes and 24 seconds, and at that exact point in Endgame, that is when Thor walks up to Miss Marvel. He's talking to her. He calls for his hammer, and then Steve says, "Let's go get that son of a bitch," and then the intro plays. 14 minutes and 24 seconds in Infinity War is when Tony is in the Sanctum Sanctorum of Doctor Strange, and he first finds out about Thanos. And that's about as far as we have right now, because we don't know if that is exactly what it is. Chat, are there 4 Avengers movies out right now? Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Doomsday. Infinity War and Endgame, I'm sorry. Okay. So then this one could possibly be 1447 then.
If Thanos needs those 6, why don't we just stick this one down the garbage disposal?
No can do. We swore an oath to protect the time stone with our lives.
And I swore off dairy, but then Ben & Jerry's named a flavor after me, so...
We swore an oath to save with our lives. Okay, so that's kind of throwing a wrench in my ideas. Like, that gets me back to my ideas of what I'm trying to figure out here when it comes to... Because what I was thinking is maybe each of these timestamps correlates to a specific movie. Because we have 4 timestamps, 4 Avengers movies, but 14 minutes and 47 seconds in here is just this dude talking about fucking Ben and Jerry's and not destroying the time stone, which, mind you, that is a pretty significant thing. Okay, so let's go to Endgame real quick. And we're gonna go to 1558 and see what the hell that is.
And yet, you always need it.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it will. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Oh, it's gonna work. I don't know if I'll do if it doesn't. Oh, man. It's like, on one hand, you possibly could go to any timestamp and they say some really crazy or dope ass shit. But I mean, just in relation to the stuff that we know, for the Infinity War one to be them talking about not letting the time stone be destroyed, and then the Endgame one being Cap saying, I don't know what I'm going to do if this doesn't work. I don't know, bro. That seems pretty interesting, my good sirs. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's go look at the first Avengers movie, and we're going to go to 14 minutes and 24 seconds. 14 minutes, 24 seconds in the first Avengers movie. Yeah, that's just Black Widow whooping ass. But interestingly enough, in the Endgame timestamp, or the Infinity War timestamp, no, that was the Endgame timestamp, Black Widow was also in that one. I don't know what that means. Let's look at Age of Ultron real quick. 15:35:35.
Did you know you can watch live?
When a shell collapsed their apartment building. Sokovia's had a rough history. Electric interfacing, telekinesis, mental manipulation. He's fast and she's weird.
Okay, there's...
Show up again.
Agreed. Files.
It's Cap talking about Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Oh my God, these things I don't think those link together in any way, shape, or form. Damn it. I don't know, man. I'm gonna think about this. My brain really needs to lock in. Man, don't worry. I'm going to get my detectives on the case, chat. You feel me? My detectives are going to be on the case about this one. All right, yo. This was crazy. This is a W stream. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in, vibing out with your boy today as we talked about all these crazy things, man, because we did talk about a bunch. I have so many thoughts. I have so many ideas, so many theories, bro. It's insane. My brain is going like 1,000 miles per hour. I'm going to try to get some of these theories and stuff like streamlined in one thing, and then I'll make like a video or something talking about everything. All right, y'all? I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, and we'll see you on the next one. V's up and out. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marv Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update,